home is where you're happy, and we've been happy here for 34 years. I arrived in Doha in July 1977. It was a new posting for me. I'm an engineer, and they were developing the country from the buildings to infrastructure, and it was an exciting proposition for me. Well, when I arrived, there was only one main building, which was the QGPC office over here. But then from around, none of these towers, around the Corniche, down, no trees, just barren desert, which was just shoreline. The Corniche developed itself from around 81 onwards, right round to the Sheraton, and then they decided that perhaps we should take a more modern aspect, and then they developed into the high-rise buildings that we now see on the Corniche. The Sheraton was a tremendous project. It's one of the dearest to me. It has lots of fond memories, and we made lots and lots of friends. It was a tremendous team effort, and I think when it was stood out there by itself at the end of the West Bay area, it really was an icon, and it still to this day stands out alone from any of the others. I originally came to Doha for a 12-month period. We were planning other things, to go back to university and study, but once we were here, I'd only been married 2 weeks, and we seemed to settle into a very comfortable family life. The projects were very interesting, and never really thought about going back. We made it home.
لما جينا على الدوحة كنا صار لنا متجوزين بس شهر وجينا على هون. بالنسبة له هنا اختلف الوضع، كان أصحابه كتير في الشركة معه. لما جيت أنا كان سهل الوضع الاجتماعي، سهل لحياتنا بالشغل، بعد كده طبعا بالولاد.
My wife Huda is Sudanese, and coming to an Arab land, it's obviously a lot more comfortable or easier for an Arab to settle into the lifestyle here, which made it very easy for us. She obviously speaks the language. She was able to find a job very easily, and she found it very interesting to be here. I mean, this really is a very comfortable and easy place to live.
الدوحة اختلفت كتير. احنا هلا ب 2011 اختلفت عمرانيا كتير، اختلفت اجتماعيا كتير، بس أنا بحبها هي وقديمة زي دلوقتي نفس الشيء، بل بالعكس يمكن بحبها زمان أكتر.
Growing up here was, if I put it short, I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't have had my parents do it any other way, and I would like to one day raise my kids in Doha. One thing that I learned in Doha growing up is tolerance for all races. I didn't grow up in an environment where different races, colors, religions, anything were differentiated from. And when I went and studied in the UK, I quickly learned that that is a factor everywhere in the world. No, in general, it is a place that welcomes all people from all places. I have a Sudanese mother and an English father, and growing up in an Arabic country, it benefited me a lot. I widened my friends base by being able to speak another language, which is the language of this country as well. And having the influence of two different cultures in your upbringing, I can never really see that as a fault. Maybe it has its faults, but it's only a bonus, an added benefit.
The Arab culture is a very enjoyable way of life. It's based on friendship and hospitality. These people are so easy to speak to, but they do let you get on with what you want to do. And if you want to enjoy some of the European hobbies and pastimes, I mean, they've had sand yachting here, golf, tennis, fishing, swimming. I mean, plenty of societies to join. It's all here, and if you're prepared to go out and find it, then there's something for you to do. When we arrived in Doha, the expat community was relatively small. Most entertaining was done at home, and it was a very, very close-knit community. In terms of friends, we have a very mixed nationality. We have Arab friends and we have European friends, American friends. We're very lucky in as much as our cosmopolitan friendships that we have. When you come here, as soon as you come through the gates down the end, life outside the golf club goes away. And once you get on the grass and you're hitting that little white ball, it demands all your attention. So it's a great release from the daily chores of the office and the home to come here and spend 5 hours on the golf course trying to get that little white ball into the hole in as many least strokes as possible is a real challenge. And when you say we've been here 34 years, some people look at you and say, oh, how do you manage that? I mean, it's easy. It's been very, very easy. It's half my life here, so I've achieved a lifestyle that would not have been achieved in the UK. It's a country that you're able to express yourself. The social life is excellent. I don't see anything to criticise about it. Maybe the traffic nowadays, but that's about all.
احنا صار لنا 34 سنة بالدوحة، فالمستقبل حيكون لأولادي أكتر. يعني كل واحد بمجال مختلف كانت الأبواب قدامهم مفتوحة. بشوفهم إنه هم لأنهم اتولدوا هنا وتربوا هنا، الكالتشر هنا مأثر عليهم أكتر. يعني دي أنا شيء بحبه كتير، إن أنا كان عندي مجال إن أنا أربيهم في very safe atmosphere. كالتشر كتير حلو، جزء مني أثر عليهم وخلاهم هم يحبوا وجودهم هنا أكتر. يعني إن شاء الله يا رب تبقى الأبواب مفتوحة قدامهم ويزيد قطر نعيمها وجمال. يعني
الدوحة بلد صغيرة لسه، قدامها مستقبل كبير. أشوف إن هم بيعملوا الحاجات دلوقتي إن هم يجهزوا نفسهم لكل التطوير في كل مكان عندهم، يعني في المتاحف، في الرياضة، في أماكن العمل. ليها مستقبل، أنا متأكدة.
Over the 34 years that we've been here, I mean, to me, it's more home than UK. It's a country that I love dearly. The choice of coming here was made by somebody else. I just asked for a move in the organisation of which I was working for. They said, come to Doha. I came and I was very happy I did.